good. Just flying yesterday was seeing a lot of familiar things. Just the airports and seeing the family when you get in, and getting to go eat, and just almost like it was yesterday. We were doing the same things we were doing when I was a Grizzly, so felt good.
How weird is it kind of taking it all in now and seeing the place?
It's really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Everything just seems backwards. Because I'm used to coming in the players' entrance, and now we're coming in a different entrance. I've never been to the away locker room before, so I'm interested to see that. And staying in the hotel, being across the street is different. But like I said, seeing a lot of familiar people and faces is brings me right back.
What do you think about Ja Morant so far?
Man, I love his game. I love it. I got to watch him a lot over the last few weeks, and anytime I can catch the Grizzlies, I watch. But he's talented, very talented. He plays at a great pace, and he's not afraid of the moment. He makes big plays when needed, and very unselfish player. So he's my kind of point guard. I like him a lot.
Mike, Dylan's been talking his fair amount of crap towards you. The competitor in you, how excited are you to compete against the Grizzlies tonight, and what are you kind of hoping for just from that aspect of this whole ordeal?
Oh man, I expected to be competitive. We're gonna talk a lot. I talked to Dylan and Jaren before we flew in, so I already know we've been talking for a few days. So we're excited to play against each other. And, just like any Grizzlies team, that they're gonna play hard, and it's gonna be a dogfight. So I'm excited to compete against them.
Did you have a Memphis checklist, like once you got in here and things you wanted to see or needed to do?
I wish I did. I wouldn't have enough time to do it all, So, but I just wanted to be able to go out to eat, go out to eat with my family and hang out. And, we watched a little bit of basketball and football last night. So those are things I would do on a normal day, before a game.
They'll do a video tribute for you. If you were to choreograph it, is there a moment that you would highlight, that you would pick out?
Not a single moment. I think I hope it has a lot to do with the teams I was on too, and not just solely about me. I think a lot of the things I was able to accomplish here was because of the guys I played with. So I got to see Tony Allen before we walked over here, and just seeing him reminded me so much of all the memories that we created together. And but there was obviously the injury to the face and all that in the playoffs was a special moment for me, just coming back here and seeing everybody in the crowd have a mask on. It was like I never expected that ever in my life, and that was a special, super special moment.
What are you expecting from the crowd, the fans?
I expect it to be, a great atmosphere. Obviously, I won't know for sure. I know that, we have the same feelings towards each other. I love the city, I love the community, and we've done a lot for each other. So I'm excited to just be able to play in front of them.
Eliot Perry said you were the most significant player to ever wear the Grizzly uniform. Your thoughts on how he felt and probably how the community feels about you?
Oh man, that's amazing to hear him say that. Obviously, Eliot's a great friend of mine, and got to know him over the years. And I think what he means more than anything is even outside of basketball. And I don't have a lot of accolades to my name or anything, but I was able to impact in a whole other way that I feel is even more important than even on the basketball court. So hopefully that's the kind of legacy I can continue to leave here.
When the schedule
Mask out one more time tonight?
What's that?
Any chance you pull the mask out one last time?
No, I'm done with that.
When the schedule came out, you saw this date and knew obviously this was going to be your return. What were your feelings when you knew this was coming? Was it nerves, or what was going through your mind?
Really, I just was anxious. I saw that it was so early in the season. I was hoping to be a little bit later when I get a little more acclimated with being the Utah Jazz and my teammates and stuff. But it's right here. 10, 11 games in. So just knew that I'd be back home in a matter of weeks after the season started, and just try to prepare for it.
You think you'll be prepared to play? How do you think you'll play tonight, considering all of what's going on and this being the first time you're back?
Well, thankfully enough, the guys around me and the team, the coaches have just done a great job supporting me through the whole, last few days, getting me prepared, and they've all said they got my back regardless of what happens. And, So I'm just gonna go out there and play like we've been playing, try to stick to game plans, and try to continue doing what we've been doing defensively, and try not to get caught up too much in the moment.
Is it going to be difficult to go from the moment to actually getting your emotions to the point where you have to play a basketball game?
I can imagine it would be. Obviously, I've never been in this position before, but like I said, that is the positive. I have such great support right now with our coaches and my teammates they're all with me, so they understand what it means. This game in particular, just coming back home and stuff like that. So I feel like I'll be all right.
How different is Salt Lake City, and just how has the city embraced you so far?
Salt Lake has been great. I mean, the city, obviously the terrain's a lot different. Altitude is tough to get used to, but I'm used to it now. I mean, but it's a great place for basketball. They love the Jazz. The fans are unbelievable. Great place for a family. My kids, my wife, everybody loves it there. So we're still just trying to get acclimated to it all and learn as much about it as we go.
You were kind of in Ja's shoes at one point. If you had any advice for him, maybe what would that be?
I mean, just continue to ask questions, continue to learn. I mean, he's got so much in his game already that I didn't have at that stage, and it's easy for guys to get complacent or whatever. And he's a guy that the sky's the limit. You continue to grow and continue to work. If anybody has advice for him, make sure you listen and respect it and add stuff to your game and get stronger, get bigger. All the things that you might feel that is something that can add to your game, add it, because he has the ability to add anything he wants.
Have you seen Dylan or Jaren yet? And if you have, what have you said? And if you haven't, what are you going to say?
I have not seen him yet. Jaren texted me last night. He welcomed me back home, and I'm obviously going to play around, mess with him a little bit. If I see him before the game, but once the ball is thrown up, we're gonna be fighting, so it'll be fun.
Do you have any problem with Dylan having your old locker?
I didn't know he had my old locker first off, but Dylan's my guy. I let him have it, and hopefully he treats it right.
What do you sort of think of the direction the franchise has taken over the last 6 months? I mean, it's almost everything's changed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they've gone in a great direction. Obviously, the youth movement, but the quality pieces they've gotten over the last summer have allowed them, really to be I think a pretty competitive team, even with so much youth. And I think Jaren, Ja, and Dylan, these guys are all learning each other and playing together. I think they're getting better and better, so I think it's a great situation for Grizzlies Nation.
Do you think you're going to be emotional when they announce your name tonight? You're going to feel the crowd reaction and everything here on this court?
I'm pretty sure I will. It's tough. You kind of got to get emotional just even being in the building right now. So, you say you're not going to cry, you're not going to do all that, but I have no idea what's going to happen, tonight. So.
Not only is this a homecoming for you, but it's also for your family, your wife, and your kids. This is where you started your family. Are there any, memories that you've gotten the chance to reflect on off the court within the community and the city?
There's plenty. I mean, like you said, my kids were raised here. This is where they started their life. And it's just, so many people were involved in that. We've been able to do so much in the community with the sickle cell centers and over at Methodist and all the relationships that I've created from that with patients. I got a text last night from a St. Jude patient that I've known for probably 10 years. She's all grown up now, but she said she's coming to the game. I mean, like, stuff like that is not, I don't think it's normal. That's a unique thing for having lived here in Memphis and create those kind of relationships. So it's just a bunch of great memories, a bunch of great people, and just excited to see them all.